1685, born is Bach. He was German, he was talented, and now he's dead. But have no fear, ladies and gentlemen, for he left quite a legacy. Beginning with his sons that wrote catchy ditties like this. And the rest sounds the same, so we can skip it. We are now moving to the... I need an audience volunteer. Who wants to be on the Bach of the Future show? Somebody down here. I swear I won't embarrass you. All you need to do is move a picture for me. Anybody? Get out of your seat. Anybody? Come on up. Come on up, sir. Yay! Okay, sir. Would you tell everybody your name, please? Good. That works for me, too. Tell everybody your name, please.
Alex.
Alex! Thank you for coming to the Bach of the Future show. There is somebody very important hiding behind Mr. Bach. What? Hiding behind Mr. Bach there. Would you please move Bach carefully onto the floor? Be careful, I spent a lot on those frames. Please remove Mr. Bach from the front. That's right, yes. Multi-purpose. All right.
That was supposed to be George Washington.
That's not George Washington, that's Haydn. Thank you, Alice, you can stay right there for me, please. This is a man with a lot of spare time. He wrote 104 symphonies. This is the first one. And the second one, which sounds completely different. And who could forget that unforgettable third symphony? Okay, we don't have time for all of them, folks, so we're going to cut it there. Alex, thank you one more time, please. Remove Mr. Haydn. And we have entered the land of Mozart. Alex, thank you, you've been most helpful, but would you please put the easel back on stage where it sits? The guy on Sunday was not this much of a problem. Be careful, it's a doozy, it's connected by a chain. I asked for a board easel. Of course, you've heard the tale. As I was saying, Mozart, of course everybody knows the tale of the prodigy, but who cares about that? What I really want to know, by show of shout, who has seen the movie Amadeus? Who has seen the stage play? Okay, significantly less. That's fine. You three people who cheered, please come give me a hug after the show. I respect you much more for knowing that. So, Mozart was a pretty cool guy. The movie, well, what do you do with a boring story when you can't enhance it any other way? You add murder. grades. Salieri and Mozart were actually friends. What the movie didn't tell you is a very significant fact about Mozart. He married his sister. No, I got that wrong. I got that wrong. I should get my facts straight. No, he was in love with a girl. He proposed. She said no. So he asked out the sister instead. It went sort of like this when he proposed. Will you marry me? No! How about your sister? She's looking good. I think I'll ask her out. So he did, and they lived happily ever after. No, we couldn't have heard this yet because Mendelssohn isn't even alive and he didn't write the music to Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. They heard this. No, because Tchaikovsky isn't alive and he hasn't written music to Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. What is it with Shakespeare? Anyhow, they continued their life to be married. They lived in Vienna, had a beautiful family, and he had enough time to write such long classics as The Marriage of Figaro. And if you're a first-time viewer, or perhaps you haven't seen the movie in many, many years, beware, friends, of those sudden D minor chords that trick you into thinking you're watching Phantom of the Opera. Because it's not the Phantom you're thinking about. But it still is a Phantom, but it's the Phantom invited to dinner by none other than Don Giovanni. That dreaded Phantom that delivered the anonymous requiem request to his door. That was actually true. And it was also true that he died in his wife's arms while composing the piece. But we're not here for sappiness. No, ladies and gentlemen, we should honor Mozart by playing his most celebrated melody, the most important melody ever written in humankind, mind you, so important to you folks that you have sung it to your children or other family members many, many times, and it still will be sung for thousands of years!